And we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina for the week 3 opening day, opening flex of the week. Checkers, their second game of a home stint. Last week they hosted the best team in the league, Toros. This time they host another elite team in the Skylarks, both division opponents. This division is pretty hard to break through that upper crust, and they're really trying. They went 5-3 versus the Toros, getting bested in 8 sets, but this time they're hoping they can have a little more luck. Um, let's look at these rosters. So you have Coach Alexander, rough. I mean, his rough record is reflective of, really not fair to look at just trying to start something new. Got fired after Coach Freeman on the other. He's had a lot of success. I mean, Skylarks, that's been their gripe. I mean, there's good problems to have, right? We win a bunch of games in the season, and not win a game in the playoffs. It's just been year after year at this point, wasting away these careers of Maurice, of Potts, of um, Keith. I mean, it's just been year after year. But hopefully, something can happen. They can get that much better to beat the team from Texas. Uh, Captains, both rookies. You see that a lot around the league. These coaches, they're like, okay, let me pick an ideal guy that can buy into the system that's just trying to soak everything up. And that's what both these coaches have done with Gerst and Spoon. Gerst and Spoon have been improving. I mean, Gerst is all the way up to an 84 rated, mostly dodging clout, which is, come on. But hey, still their rankings are ratings are rating. Spoon, on the other hand, is a throw dominant guy. They want him to be the top thrower eventually. Maybe not this season, but next season they want him to lead the offense. That was stated, and that's why they moved up in the draft to get him. So hopefully he gets his shots. Defensively, checkers are going to be going at Alsonio and Spoon. So it's going to have to be a Potts Maurice type deal. Expect Maurice to have some interceptions, though. He's going to be trying to pick these guys apart. Off defensively for the Skylarks, they're going to be going Gerst, Sven. So it's kind of a mixed bag. Middlestein, if he wants to step up and show he's not a bust, now's the time. But I don't know. I think the ship might be sailed on him. So let's just begin this thing here. The Skylarks win the start. Oh, Gerst tries to begin things with an interception, but Alsonio gets him out. Ruiz gets Alsonio out. Potts. Sven dodges. And Sven gets Spoon. Uh-oh. And Potts. Ruiz dodges. Sven caught by Keith. And Potts dodged by Soto. Ruiz caught by Keith. Soto dodges Potts. And Maurice tries to intercept Keith, but he's outed. And Potts gets Middlestein out. Soto, the only one left. Soto dodged by Keith, and Potts gets him out. The Checkers just really just coming apart on offense there. They had their opportunities, but they just could not capitalize. Skylarks didn't play remarkable. They just played better. Checkers win the second set start. Sven gets Alsonio up to begin things. Throws a wrench into their offensive plans. Potts gets Gerst out. And Sven, Maurice tries another interception, but Sven gets Maurice out. Potts, Sven dodges. Sven caught by Spoon. A big catch. Potts dodged by Soto. Middlestein, Potts tries to intercept, gets out. And Spoon gets Soto out. Good throw by Spoon. Spoon, a catch to Ruiz. But Middlestein gets Spoon out with a catch, and Middlestein gets Keith out. Uh-oh, Middlestein. There we go. Both Middlestein and Spoon having big sets there. But Checkers even the score. Checkers win the start. This could be their moment. And Sven Intercepted by Maurice to begin things. They have the mojo now, but Gerst dodges Ausonio. Maurice, another interception. And Ausonio, another bad throw. Gerst dodges. And Ausonio catches a bad throw from Middlestein. Maurice caught by Soto, though. And Soto gets Ausonio out. And Potts dodged by Gerst. And Spoon, a good catch. And Potts dodged by Gerst. And Spoon, another great catch. Spoon, wow. I mean, they want him to be an offensive player, but he's just tending towards this catching role. Too much interaction with Potts and Maurice, I guess. I mean, that's just been the culture of this team has just been defensive, but they really want him to be offensive. But he's saving the set. So Checkers win the start, and Sven gets Ausonio. Potts gets Gerst out, and Sven gets Spoon. Potts gets Sven out, big one. And Middlestein caught by Keith. Potts dodged by Soto. And Maurice, another interception. Potts gets Soto out. Maurice. He might set his own record. He might break his own record for index because he's just out there getting these interceptions. It's just how the index rating works. And Maurice is just, if they're not going to go for him, he's going to put himself in the game. That's what the leader does. And Skylarks lead 3-1. Checkers win the start. Potts outed by Sven. Ausonio dodged by Sven. Middlestein. Ausonio dodges. Ausonio caught by Ruiz. This is their chance. But Maurice, an interception to a weak Sven throw. And Soto catches Maurice, though. Spoon catches Ruiz. But Spoon caught by the rookie Gerst. And Middlestein dodged by Keith. Can Keith end this? Keith gets Gerst out. But Middlestein, a big throw, and the Checkers save it for a rainy day. Another set. And Checkers, another win. Sven's been getting Spoon this game. Sven caught by Potts. Uh-oh. And Ausonio dodged by Ruiz, though. Ruiz, huge throw, gets Potts out. Ausonio gets Gerst. And Maurice attempts interception, but he doesn't get it. He's outed. Ausonio gets Middlestein out. And Ruiz gets Spoon out even. Ausonio gets Soto out. Ruiz, last man left, gets Keith out. Ausonio, good throw. And the Skylarks knocking on the door now. Ruiz and Ausonio, just great. They're just going back and forth. But expect the Checkers to change their system now, going towards Famo, who's killing them. I'm going to probably be going towards Ausonio and Maurice. Checkers win the start. Middlestein gets Potts. And Ausonio, Ruiz dodges. And Sven throws and gets Ausonio out.
And sorry, technical difficulties there. Sven gets Ausonio out. They're fighting here. Maurice gets Sven with just a nice throw. Can Maurice step in and change this for a win? Ruiz gets Spoon. They're cracking down. Maurice gets Ruiz out, though. Middlestein, they're not going for Maurice. And Maurice gets Middlestein out. It's Maurice, last man left, catches Soto. And Maurice gets Gerst out to win the game. And that is an MVP performance right there. Maurice played amazing. 76.1 index, 4 interceptions, 9 points. Talk about inserting yourself in a game, and you talk about Maurice. Consummate professional, leader of the team. Everybody respects him. And Checkers learned their place, honestly. And they lost worse than they lost last week. Maurice was just wreaking havoc because they weren't going at him. One target all game. Sven had all the dashes he could imagine, but Everybody played okay. Middlestein, Ruiz, Sven played okay. Gerst, he had one big catch. That's it. Some dodges, Soto dodges, but nothing really game changing. Spoon, he had great defensive numbers. Offensive numbers were lacking. 5 catches. I mean, Spoon's just becoming a defender, and there's really nothing they can do about it. Um, Offensively, Skylarks didn't do that well. Uh, Nobody except for Maurice and Keith were above 500 efficiency. Um, but Skylarks get the win here, and it is going to be a showdown next week as they head to the Toros. Actually, they're hosting the Toros. Um, Checkers live to fight another day. You have your buffet of dragonfish and cats, and I think they have the captains week 5. I mean, they faced 2 tough opponents at home in a row, and now it's time for them to regroup, regain their confidence. I mean, they didn't really go toe to toe this game like they did last game, but they met Maurice, and we will see you at the end of the week. London, England. Number 2 versus number 3. I mean, number 1 versus number 3. It should be a very classic game. Have a good night.